Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Could Be Worse. My name is Tyler. This is Dom.
How the fuck is everybody?
We're doing week 3 here. We still haven't been pulled off any of the streaming services yet, so that's good.
It's a miracle, honestly.
Yeah, we're blowing up in Poland, your homeland.
The motherland has been very supportive.
Yeah, a couple dozen streams from the motherland, so that's that's good.
The boys are going international.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know.
International superstars. So the news is full of, it's honestly hard to keep track of all the mass shootings. I think there's been like 4 or 5 this week.
Dude, while I was showering before this, I think there was a shooting.
I think there was like between the time you showered and like we started recording, I think there actually might have been another one. But, thoughts and prayers, I guess.
Thoughts and prayers.
But so we're not going to really dive into that.
No.
That seems kind of fucking depressing. So
no, not today.
We're gonna do something for our Polish listeners today, and Dom's gonna tell us a little story about a tradition known as Polish Christmas.
The great Festivus of Polish Christmas, dude.
Yeah, it's a festival of vodka, pierogies, and
all the hits,
many stereotypical Polish dishes. So why don't you walk us through what a Polish Christmas looks like?
Damn, I miss it already just thinking about it. Polish Christmas, the Polacks are a very, cynical but still strongly Catholic group of people. Mm-hmm. So the first half of Christmas, it starts off heavy on the religion.
Right.
It's a lot of, bald dudes pretending they know the prayers.
Do you do actual like church, or do you do like in like your?
Yes, I don't. Personally, but yeah, they do go to church, But the beginning is a lot of just eating various fishes, and you pretend like you don't work construction or clean houses for a living every day, and you pretend like there's a God or whatever, all that good stuff.
Right.
And then you put all that away. You keep out the pierogies, the sausages, all the little good things
the
to
kielbasa.
drink with. Yeah. And then the fun gets started. It's a little different, People, I feel like Americans, they're sitting around in their jammies, like drinking cocoa, waiting for Santa.
No, see,
No.
I come from an Irish Canadian family, and so like both halves of my family, they're like the booze. So it's not hot cocoa, it's Bailey's. Then usually hard liquor by noon or something like that.
Well,
yeah.
See, the Irish and the Polish, they have a lot in common. Both people of struggle.
Irish
like
people are just like
down.
emo Polacks. I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Polacks have a good time. The highs are high and the lows are low. Where the Irish are consistently.
We're just perpetually tragic people. Just from start to finish of our lives are just a series of tragedies interspersed with whiskey benders.
Yeah, interspersed with walking to the liquor store to get another Jameson.
Stumbling, but yes.
Yeah, stumbling. And then all that stuff gets put away, and about 5 to 6 handles of vodka get brung out. And that's when the party gets a little started,
right?
And
do you guys go? Do you shooters, screwdrivers? What is the?
Oh no! We don't fuck around.
Straight,
with
just
it's
sip
just
it straight?
Straight shots of vodka.
Okay, that's what I like to
It's
hear.
literally just bottles upon bottles.
Yeah, you don't need to hold your hand through that whole thing.
No, Svedka, none of that. There's no liquid chasers either. Your chaser is either like food or a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's literally how it goes.
An unfiltered cigarette is the only chaser you're permitted at Polish Christmas.
Exactly.
That's cool. I like that.
It's there's no Christmas without
what brand are we talking? Are we going like Tito's? Are we doing something classy?
Oh, for the vodka?
Yeah.
A lot of Grey Goose.
At least in
really?
my so you're top shelf Polacks.
Oh yeah, for Jesus, we got to bring out the good stuff for Jesus.
Because that's what Jesus wants.
Yeah, well, we try to get our blood to the same alcohol level as Jesus. So it's about
because his blood is literally wine.
It's all wine.
So what is wine? Like 12, 13% alcohol?
Yeah, about there.
So that's what you want your BAC to be about 12 or 13%?
Yes.
That's what you want. Cool.
Yeah,
all right, got it.
Not legal to drive with that blood alcohol level, but you can certainly clean a house and lay some brick.
Not with that attitude, no.
Yeah. It's also funny. You walk into
you gotta understand a DUI is a mind state, okay? It's a mental thing, you know? If you believe you can drive, you can.
It's only in your mind, yeah. You have to, I gotta set the scene a little. I feel like when you walk in right off the bat, the whole house just smells like pierogies, fried onions, like isopropyl alcohol, and way too much cologne.
Okay.
I've never, other than myself, I've never met a Polish male that's not like 6'2", jacked and bald with arm tattoos.
You're already getting kind of like a contact high from all the different fragrances in the air, starting to disorient your
walk
senses.
in and you don't know, if you don't know the context, it looks like a skinhead group.
Okay, is that what is the policy on that in Poland? Are you guys beyond that?
Let's not get into that.
Because I remember there were some issues with that in the past, were there not?
Yeah, you could say the Polish are, on the racist side of the spectrum.
Right,
in
they're
Europe.
not.
They're not exactly the most,
it ain't
PC of people.
It ain't progressive.
Yeah, like I'm a pussy compared to that. I say
you're
some
like
egregious
a cuck
things.
In Poland. You're a cuck in Poland.
I'm an absolute cuck.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I still have hair.
Because don't they have like a they have like a Donald Trump type guy?
Oh right? Yeah, they got their own little Donnie, little fucking 5-foot Donald Trump.
Polish Trump.
That just appeases to all the Polish rednecks. I've noticed, I've been around, every country has their rednecks, man.
Yeah, they do.
Every country has their rednecks, and then there are politicians that try to appeal to them. And like a country like Poland, where it's still like a good proportion, like that's how they got power. But
this is a rural country.
Yeah, pretty much. You walk into Polish Christmas, looks like a meeting of a neo-Nazi congregation.
Right. Yeah. Like
80% of the room is fitted head to toe in Puma or Adidas.
Nice. So like are we squatting? Are we doing a little squat action?
You can only smoke a cigarette if you're squatting.
Yeah, everyone's squatting, smoking cigarettes and just ripping shots of vodka. Of the goose.
Yeah.
Classy affair. They got the good Puma on.
Oh yeah, they have their nice Christmas Pumas on. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you walk in there.
Do you go like red and green, like red top, green bottom, like festive with it?
No, not usually. It's
you gotta match. You gotta
black
match the top
or
and the
full
bottom.
blue, full red.
Full red. That's a little Russian though.
A little Russian.
That's a little Ruski action.
It's close.
Yeah.
We got some similarities there.
Ooh, you're admitting it?
No, they're dogs.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're dirty dogs over there.
Yeah, we have no streams in Russia yet. So do they have podcasts there?
I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah, I think you get polonium in your cereal if you do a podcast.
I don't think you just get like eaten by dogs.
Yeah,
if you get caught.
2-bullet back of the head, no note, suicide.
Yeah, I'm crossing out all my Putin jokes on my notepad just in case. Yeah, but then and then it begins about 6 to 8 hours of just copious drinking with
that's what you like.
Very little anything to do with Christmas whatsoever.
Well, that's any good holiday celebration takes the conventional religious like foundation of the holiday, throws it out the window, and introduces lots of recreational intoxicants into the mix.
No, it's and lately as I've gotten older, going to these, I realize booze is only the beginning in these get-togethers.
Yeah.
Little mystery pills start getting tossed around.
That's where the Irish and the Polish have a lot in common too. Is Irish people love doing that too. Like St. Patrick's Day, it's like some guy chased a bunch of snakes out of the country, so now we all get drunk all day, and it's like there's not really a reason for it, but it's just a nice excuse to get hammered.
St. Patty's Day is a fucking idiotic.
It's a really stupid holiday.
It's so dumb.
I apologize to any Irish people listening,
dude.
any people who are ethnically Irish, but I don't understand. I love it. It's a fun holiday, but
we can shit
understand.
on the Irish. Fuck that.
That's true.
That's fine.
True. But I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get. But anyway, continue. Mystery pills.
And then, once the mystery pills come out when you're about like 8 to 10 shots deep, and how you drink there is pretty much you take a shot, and they only have big shots. They have like those 1.5 double shots where they're like 3 inches tall, the shot glass. You rip one of those, chase it with like a pierogi or some sauerkraut or so whatever stereotypical food, just fill in the blank. And then, you tell some anecdote
I love how you're using the third part. You're removing yourself from guilt. You're like, they do this.
They do this.
I have never
Those
been a part
people.
Of it. Yeah, I've never been a part of it. I'm one of the good ones. I'm just, praying to Jesus.
Yeah.
Sitting around, counting my blessings,
Yeah.
being religious. They're getting drunk in the other room, popping pills. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
I certainly don't take
You would never.
a sus Adderalls handed to me by
No.
a man that looks like the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
And you certainly wouldn't take like 8 of them either.
No, I certainly wouldn't take a 3-person amount dose.
Yeah.
I certainly would never do that.
Right.
Yeah, and then smoke a half a pack of cigs. No.
That
But
doesn't
I'm
sound
just
like you.
describing the tradition itself.
Right.
So
this is
remove me out of
You're right. This is a purely hypothetical tradition that we're talking about here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then after that first mystery pill, I think the one that I was given by the good man, the Mountain, Polish Mountain,
Right.
was an Adderall. You know a little more about this. They come in like different sizes.
I think like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 maybe.
It was
like that.
certainly not under 15.
It was the big boys. It was the big guns. Yeah.
It was certainly. It looked like one of those pills like old people have trouble swallowing.
Oh, those are the XRs. Yeah, those are they give you half a dose up front, and then the other half slowly is released in your system throughout the night.
Sure.
Which is supposed to remove the need to take more of them, but it sounds like
no, that's not how it goes.
Yeah,
my friend.
You
That's
didn't
not
you didn't take advantage of that feature.
After that,
yeah.
all right. It's. Let's just cut to the chase. This is a story of my Polish.
Yes, this is in case you have
Where I just
having trouble discerning. This is an anecdote of
his. Before I continue, don't do this at home. Certainly
Right.
don't drink half a handle of Grey Goose, then take Adderall, then take 5 to 6 more shots while smoking cigs, then smoke a joint, take another Adderall, and then, wake up next morning at 3 p.m. Certainly that's not how Christmas goes.
Hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetically,
if you were in a situation, this
I
would
don't
be
know.
something
Now
hypothetically
I don't
that you
know
wouldn't
if
do.
that's how every family does it.
Right.
But am I?
You understand? This is a traditional Polish, celebration.
Right.
This is your tradition.
Yes.
You are following in the gospel of those who have come before you.
Right.
It's not your decision.
No, certainly not. And this is also the more ratchet half of my Polish family. This is the half that's still in America that just keeps all the degen traditions and lost all the other ones.
That's that's the way to go. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's a very merry Christmas. Yeah. I highly recommend. You're coming next time.
I'm excited.
You're
very
absolutely.
excited. I like experiencing new cultures.
Yeah, it's gonna be still like 80%. They're gonna speak in Polish. They're gonna make you black out.
That's gonna scare me. Because I'll be honest, I've heard you go like when you're on the phone. Sometimes your mom will come in the room. You'll switch to Polish. That shit scares me. I know you're probably just like saying what you want for dinner. But when I hear Eastern European, I think like I'm getting 2 bullets to the back. Somebody's coming for me. Someone's gonna get me.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm calling in a hit on you.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. It sounds
Every
like
time.
I'm about to be assassinated by some dude in a Puma tracksuit with a rifle of some sort. What is it, a Dragunov?
A homemade Dragunov.
Yeah. They got a soda can silencer on it.
Dude, they got all those.
I'm seeing pew pew.
Yeah, every gun in Poland is from fucking Soviet era.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but that's how it's go. It's gonna be good, dude. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't really. I think that's how most holidays honestly go in Poland. It's not just Christmas.
Pray for
honestly.
like an hour or 2 beforehand. Just
yeah,
get fucked
Easter.
up.
You crack a few eggs and then you bring out the vodka.
Right.
They don't celebrate Halloween, but they'll get drunk for Halloween. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They'll put on a Putin mask, whip their dicks out, take a few shots.
Yeah.
It's
What
kind
about
of how it goes.
New Year's? Polish New Year's? Is that a
New Year's? I actually have never. I always end up spending New Year's with like my friends here. So
Yeah.
I've never.
You've never been a part of that?
No, they definitely don't bother watching the ball drop or any of
No.
that stupid shit.
No.
They're busy.
They're dropping mystery pills. They don't care about the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. Polish Christmas is a good time.
Yeah.
Polish traditions in general.
I'm very interested to learn more about the Polish culture. Like I was shocked to find out that Polak is not a bad word. I thought that was like a mean thing to say.
Oh
but
no. Well,
I wouldn't be saying it to you if I didn't think it was a mean thing. If I knew it was like just a regular word, I would have picked something more.
Well, you're
offensive.
using the hard K, but I'll give you a pass.
Oh, is that okay?
Because we're close. Like you got the pass,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, dude, Polak just means Polish person in Poland.
Right.
So here it's like, I mean, if you say like Mexican with a tone of voice, it could sound derogatory.
That's true.
Too, you know what I'm
If
saying?
you put a "the" in front of it,
The
anytime
Polacks?
you put "the" in front of a racial any kind
yeah.
of group,
Yeah.
that's trouble.
Oh
Trouble's a
yeah,
brewing.
yeah.
Yeah, my boomer father will let that one slip every now and then. He'll like the whatever, and you're like, ooh. And it's usually when he's trying to make a point about like why he's not racist.
That's when he's on his when he's like progressive. That's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
progressive
yeah.
rant. Is
And he'll-
you know, the blacks, they should have every
Right, yeah, and you're like, again, the
Dad.
in front of it doesn't do you any favors, rhetorically speaking. But
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. He's trying.
He's trying.
He's
God bless
trying.
him. God bless him. He's
bless
trying
him.
his best. Yeah,
I'm
so
sure the blacks would appreciate it.
right. So
Yeah.
if you go the Polacks, then that does sound a little like
Yeah.
those Polacks.
Those
Those is
Polacks.
another one where
You could do like anything if
Yeah.
you say it with that kind of, but Polak, I don't care.
it's about context. Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll make this episode title with Polak in it. See
Okay.
if that pisses it.
Yeah.
Dude, I got reprimanded
Really?
for saying the word Polak, and I've never been more incensed about being told what not to say before in
Okay,
my
well,
life.
let's get into it. Let's vent here.
And it wasn't really the fact that this person who I was talking, we're not gonna name names.
We'll keep it anonymous.
Very
as possible.
anonymous
Yeah.
here.
We're classy gents. We don't like to drag our dirty
you know,
laundry
so
onto
many
the
people listen
program.
to this, so we don't want to blow someone's
Literally
spot.
dozens of people, and I mean dozens of people listen.
All over the globe, baby.
Yeah, dozens of people from
all over the globe.
America, Poland. I think we had like
Yeah.
one stream in Singapore, but that might have been like a Chinese bot
That might have
farm
been
or
their
something.
government. Listen.
Yeah, they're pretty strict over there. They
Oh,
might
yeah,
be,
they would not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they might be coming to get us. But
Yeah.
So you were reprimanded. How'd that go?
I was reprimanded, and it wasn't so much the reprimanding itself is how and by who I was
Mm-hmm.
reprimanded. I was reprimanded by a very a Jappy girl, let's say. And before you get angry, the Jewish American princess.
Yeah.
Is what that stands for.
Uh-huh.
And I was using. This was a night out with like a couple friends.
And you're drinking. So
Oh yeah, we were having drinks, watching.
something's gonna slip.
This was
if
the night.
Polak's the worst word you said that night. I mean.
Oh, it certainly wasn't.
Okay. Well, I would say there would be a W, but apparently.
Oh, we
that's
got
not
more
how it turned out.
problematic very soon
Okay.
after.
Well, you know.
This was just the beginning.
Forgive me for giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, this is the night we were watching that Gonzaga UCLA game in the
Right.
Final Four.
Right.
And we were just, in my friend's basement having drinks. And I don't remember the context of me using Polak. Mm-hmm. I think I called myself like a big, hairy Polak ape or something.
right.
I constantly...
Self-racism doesn't count.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I enjoy a nice self-deprecating joke from time to time. Especially around new people, I'll just rattle off.
Well, we spend a lot of time laughing at other people. It's only fair we include ourselves
Oh,
in the mix.
absolutely, yeah. When I meet new people, I have this weird thing where I really like to test the boundaries right off the bat.
That's a great way to make friends.
And it either...
You want to just see what you can get away with immediately.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And it's effective.
You just want to verbally abuse people and see where they tap out. And you go,
Yeah.
okay, you passed the test. You're one of the cool ones.
Exactly. You weed out anyone you wouldn't be friends with very quickly.
Few hard R's really clears the room.
I'll just tell people I voted for Donald Trump even though I didn't, just to see how they react,
Yeah.
I'll do shit like that. Like, I'll just go, Donald Trump, I love Donald, they took my Donald from me. Like, just to see how they react,
Yeah.
And this was a girl that's very, very liberal. Very, has no qualms with telling you how she feels.
Right.
Even when, not in their house, somewhere in a social interaction, they don't know you.
This is an interesting thing. Like, when I was like growing up, my parents like, you don't talk. And my dad especially loves to talk politics,
Yeah.
but like, it was a thing you didn't really like bring it up until you really knew somebody.
Yeah.
But now it's like the first thing is like,
Oh, yeah.
so like Democrat or Republican, you
Right.
know?
Right. That's like
Yeah.
how you make friends now, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyone who's not a far left liberal is like a scumbag, I guess.
You
nowadays.
go on like the dating apps and people be like, swipe left if you like didn't vote for Joe Biden, or whatever ways. No,
I can't make any liberal friends. I'm not even fucking conservative.
No, you're really not.
I just am very not PC. Mm-hmm. But I obviously I'm not like that conservative. But it's hard to make like friends now. Like I have to make like fucking.
Do you ever consider that maybe that just has to do with your dog shit personality?
I haven't considered that, and I'll continue.
Maybe it's hard to make friends because you open the conversation with "Let's see how far I can push them."
You may be getting somewhere, but I'm just gonna. Blinders on.
Blinders on. That's the way to live life. I agree.
Yeah.
Why think?
So I used like Polak around this girl multiple times, and she got like red. Like that's a derogatory term. You should not be saying that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is already where I had like a few drinks in me.
Right.
I was a little stoned.
Yeah.
So I was feeling, loose, and the lips are loose.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
You were ready to tell her how you felt.
What the fuck do you mean I can't say? Do you go around telling black people they can't say the
N-word?
people? Do you walk around just like reprimanding like black people for saying the N-word?
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, I'm Polish. I'm like, first of all,
you were born in Poland, were you not?
No, you're not. No, I wasn't. But I spent like a third of my life there for the first like 18 years.
Okay.
Like I speak it at home. It was my first language.
Right.
Like, I think in Polish half the time.
Yeah. And
if I stub my toe, half the time I'll be like cursing in Polish. Like,
because your mom's a Polish immigrant. So you're second generation.
Yeah,
I guess.
some first generation. Like she moved here.
Yeah.
My parents met here, but all my family's in Poland.
Right.
So like, I was like, I certainly can and will say it.
Right, yeah.
And she's like, you don't hear people trying to, you don't hear people trying to say Polak in raps. Like that, no one cares about that word. Mm-hmm. So I just got incensed, especially by whom I was being lectured by.
Right.
But when I'm drinking in that Polish environment, with the constant chasing with some food, everyone's just fucking got stories on stories, racist jokes that, I have to do a double take, but then I'll laugh at them.
You're a Division I athlete. They're the league. You think you're good, and all of a sudden, everyone's good.
Where do you think I get all my jokes from?
You're a big fish in a little pond.
Sometimes the translations are a little off. But yeah. That's where I get most of my ammo from.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I haven't been in a while. I want to go back to the motherland.
What is the drink? Is it like clubs? Is it bars? Is there? Because I know clubbing and that shit's like big, and like raves and stuff are big in Europe. Is that a Polish thing, or are they more?
Maybe in the cities. I've never been to a rave. Bar, a lot of bar culture. A lot of just people drunk, stumbling around the streets with and then like old ladies in babushkas like yelling at them for being winos.
Okay.
A lot of that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
But the nights out are different. I like the European drinking culture more.
Yeah.
Here you gotta I gotta sink this fire island, or I gotta chug this shitty beer.
Yeah.
Where there it's like, I don't know.
You know what I always hated was that drinking game like Kings, the one with the deck of cards.
That was so
stupid. It was
stupid,
the lamest.
dude.
You need like 40 people to play.
Yeah.
There's 19 different rules you have to memorize.
And you just keep shoving.
Here's the thing. I want to get bombed, and I don't want to be have to wait for somebody to forget to blink their one eye and hold their arm up to do it.
Well, see, in Poland, the whole drinking thing is talking, anecdotes, jokes, drink.
That's what I mean. They're colorful culture.
If in a fucking college dorm in America, if you don't have 14 rules to the drinking, you're all just gonna start screaming about police.
Critical race theory.
Yeah, or phrenology.
Yeah, in America, somebody has one too many shots of Jaeger and they're talking about skull sizes.
Yeah, it's not good. It's
bearing on intelligence. It's not good.
Start talking about QAnon or how
adrenochrome recipes. It's not the move.
Either way, you go far left, far right. You get those people drunk,
insane,
and they're equally insufferable. Dude.
Yeah,
insufferable.
Yeah, so that's Yeah. What is Polish music? What about do you guys do?
They
rap,
like
EDM?
They like a lot of that club house, house music.
Dude,
what was funny, dude? I remember being maybe 14, 15 in Poland, and I don't have an accent when I speak Polish, right?
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
like I'd go over there, but I'd have like, you know, American clothes on.
So you speak Polish with
I
an
would like
American
not know
accent.
like all the slang. No, I don't speak with any accent. But once I start telling them, like I would tell, like, because I would just, when I was in Poland, I would literally just, you know, spend some time with my grandparents, but there's only so much time, you know, when
Yeah.
you're a teenager, there's only, you know, you can't go apple picking and fucking
Right.
walking around the park with your
You get
grandparents.
fucked up and try to get your dick
Right,
sucked. you
right.
know?
So I would hang out with like the neighborhood fucking rapscallions, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hoodlums.
you know, if you've ever played Call of Duty, you know what a neighborhood in Eastern Europe looks like.
Oh,
so
is
it's all
it-
just
it's-
blocks.
So it's basically just like a Call of Duty 4 map. Yeah. All right. Cool.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Every window is just a nice sniper spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Do people have ghillie suits on? Is that like a fashion trend in Poland?
No. But
They're blending with the environment.
yeah, everyone's got a akimbo snake shots in Poland.
Yeah.
So I would just hang out with the neighborhood kids, and they would completely like be shocked when I tell them like I'm only here on like vacation, like I'm from America, and
So you didn't sound like a white woman ordering in Spanish at Chipotle.
no, it's like, yes, can I have the queso, por favor?
Por favor, yeah.
Si, me llama Brenda.
It's like, ma'am, I was born in Los Angeles. Fourth generation American. Oh. ¿Cómo estás?
Right.
¿Dónde está la guacamole?
Yeah.
So you were blending in.
Yeah, I blend in pretty well.
You're Polish passing.
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to think, where was I going with this story?
You were hanging out with the hoodlums in the neighborhood.
Yes. That's when I smoked my first cigarette.
Right.
That's when I stole for the first time.
Right.
You know, touched a random titty for the first. You know, it was a good experience.
Consensually touched the titty.
Yeah.
Gotta
Consensually.
make sure you're-
I was 14. She was 26.
Really?
So it was totally legal.
I don't know if is that.
Oh, never mind. It wasn't.
Is there not? Is that? What's the age of consent?
On
for?
my end, it was legal at
Yeah,
least. Oh,
yeah.
the age of consent is. I don't know. I don't think anyone looks it up over there.
Whenever you get your first Puma tracksuit.
It's probably around whatever Alabama's is. It's probably around
okay.
there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you got diddled for the first time in Poland. Many fond memories. I smoked my first
very
cigarette.
fond
I was
memories.
molested in Poland. It was a good time. Yeah.
Dude, it was a good time, man.
An older woman took advantage of me.
I
was
missed that place.
frightened.
Yeah. Oh, it was a good time, man. I highly recommend.
That doesn't usually, if you go on like Expedia or whatever, they don't usually, they're like, Bahamas, Spain or whatever. They don't usually go like Poland.
No, they don't usually go to the Warsaw Ghetto very often.
yeah.
But yeah, I highly recommend Poland mainly because you get like that like ruggedness of Eastern Europe, like Russia over there. But it's like
Less Russians though.
yes, it's
Yeah.
none of those dogs.
Yeah, you guys.
We
really
don't let
have-
those Ukrainian dogs in though.
Right, you guys have some real beef.
Yeah. So, and it's like still like we're in the the European Union. You know, we have it's like modern enough, but it still has that like culture.
Yeah.
So it's a good mix. I
Yeah, that's
highly
good.
recommend.
That's good. A little bit of the old country, a little bit of the new.
Yes, exactly. They also love American slang.
Really?
Dude, they love American media. They love the slang.
So they do like
They
like,
have
like
very,
movies
like,
and stuff. Or-
Any new word, like in the past like 15 years, like so much technology has come out.
Yeah.
They don't have new names for it. They just like
So they don't know what an iPad's called.
no, they just Polishize the American. Like they call SUVs over there SUVs. they just pronounce the fucking
That
acronyms.
doesn't help with the whole like Polish people not being super bright
Dude,
stereotype.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was younger, I would get mad because they're pretty much blonde jokes. Polish jokes are just blonde jokes.
Right.
They're kind of accurate. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, it's like every stereotype
have a
I feel
little
like
basis.
comes from somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's always been my mantra. Stereotypes are 100% accurate.
Well,
That's what
that
I've been
wasn't-
going.
I don't know if that was what I was the point.
That's
I was trying
how
to
I
make,
live
but
my
sure,
life.
Sure. 1 mile at a time.
Yeah.
I live my life one slur at a time.
Dude, that's how I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we get this shit going?
Yeah.
You know?
I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little. This is, I think, our first episode where people might have actually learned something.
Oh, a little bit about, at least me, a little bit about
you,
us.
about Poland, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we're not ranting about Kamala Harris or
No.
fucking...
We didn't mention Joe Biden once.
Not once,
the whole
not till
time.
now.
Yeah. Just had to sneak it in.
Yeah,
you know?
we had to sneak one in there.
Sneak it in. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. Check us out on Twitter at the CBW Pod. Visit us online, thecouldbeworspod.com. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure you like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, tell us to kill ourselves, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Na zdrowie, na zdrowie.
Don't do that, dude. That scares me. All right, peace.